Hi friends, I brought along one of my favorite books about apples. It's called How to Make an Apple Pie and See the World by Marjorie Freeman. And the thing is, Mother Earth has gifts of different types of foods that have adapted to grow all over the world. The first apples actually came from Kazakhstan, which is in Asia, and they traveled with travelers from Asia to Europe, and then they came over on the big ships with our ancestors to the Americas. And that's what's so wonderful about food in our world. Because of that gift of seeds that our bee buddies and other pollinators help to create, we can share the plants with our neighbors all around the world. So now we're going to find out all the different ingredients that go into a yummy apple pie and find out where they come from. It's a lot of fun. Here's a big map of our world, our beautiful Mother Earth. We see here we are in the USA, the United States of America. Here's our neighbors to the north in Canada. Here's our neighbors to the south in Mexico and in the Caribbean islands. We see South America, Central America. We see Greenland. We see Europe, Russia, and China and Japan, India. Here's Africa. Look at what a huge continent that is. And way over here is Australia. We see Sri Lanka, which is one of our islands down in Asia, in the Indian Ocean. All these places are very important for the foods they share with us. Making an apple pie is really very easy. First, get all of the ingredients at the market, mix them well, bake and serve. So she's got a grocery list here for apple pie. Apples, flour, sugar, cinnamon, salt, butter, egg. Sounds easy, right? Unless, of course, the market is closed. Oh no, what are you gonna do if you can't go to the market to get your ingredients? It says gone fishing. In that case, go home and pack a suitcase. Take your shopping list and some walking shoes. Then catch a steamship bound for Europe. Use the 6 days on board to brush up on your Italian. So she's taking a ship all the way across the Atlantic Ocean to Europe, because she's on the lookout for one of the ingredients to make her pie. When you time it, if you time it right, you'll arrive in Italy at harvest time. Find a farm deep in the countryside. Gather some superb semolina wheat. An armful or two will do. So here they are in the wheat fields, gathering wheat to use to make flour for our pie. Then hop a train to France and locate a chicken. French chickens lay elegant eggs, and you want only the finest ingredients for your pie. Coax the chicken to give you an egg. Better yet, bring the chicken with you. There's less chance of breaking the egg that way. Now, get to Sri Lanka any way you can. Look at, she's on this small boat now, sailing off to Sri Lanka. You can't miss it. Sri Lanka is a pear-shaped island in the Indian Ocean. The best cinnamon in the world is made there from the bark of the native karundu tree. Did you know that cinnamon came from the bark of a tree? It's amazing. Go directly to the rainforest, find a karundu tree and peel off some bark. If a leopard is napping beneath the tree, shh, be very quiet. Let sleeping leopards lie. Hitch a ride to England. Make the acquaintance of a cow. You'll know she's an English cow from her good manners and charming accent. Ask if you can borrow a cup or two of milk. Even better, bring the whole cow with you for the freshest possible results. Now stow away on a banana boat headed home to Jamaica. On your way there, you can pick up some salt. Fill a jar with salty seawater. The cow is enjoying being on that boat under the light of the moon and stars. When the boat docks in Jamaica, walk to the nearest sugar plantation. Introduce yourself to everyone. Tell them about the pie you're making. Then go into the fields and cut a few stalks of sugar cane. Better fly home now. You don't want the ingredients to spoil. Wait a minute, aren't you forgetting something? What about the apples? Have the pilot drop you off in Vermont. That's one of the states that grows a lot of apples in our United States of America. But hey, we can just go to Tanner's or Apple Blossom Farm or Ackerman's and get apples nice and close in our big backyard. You won't have to go far to find an apple orchard. Pick 8 rosy apples from the top of the tree. Give 1 to the chicken, 1 to the cow, and eat 1 yourself. That leaves 5 for the pie. Now hurry home. Now all you have to do is mill the wheat into flour. They put that in and grind it, and the seeds are ground up into flour. Grind the karundu bark into cinnamon. Oh, it adds such a wonderful flavor. Evaporate the seawater from the salt. Boil the sugar cane. Persuade the chicken to lay an egg. Milk the cow. Churn the milk into butter. Slice the apples. Mix the ingredients and bake the pie. While the pie is cooling, invite some friends over to share it with you. Remember that apple pie is delicious, topped with vanilla ice cream, which you can get at the market. But if the market happens to be closed, you can eat it plain. If you wanted to make ice cream, vanilla ice cream, you'd have to go back to that rainforest to get a vanilla bean to flavor that wonderful ice cream. It's amazing to think of all the foods that we are able to enjoy because people shared the gift of seeds around the world. We have an abundance of possibilities for food, and it's a lot of fun to learn about where foods came from. Where in the world did my food come from? We're going to learn a lot about that this year and learn about different cultures and the foods that they eat and their special celebrations for harvest time. It's very exciting to learn about our neighbors around the world and to sample some of the foods that come from different places. Our family likes to try lots of different foods. We have cookbooks from all around the world. And we grow a lot of different types of foods in our garden that originated in different places, thanks to the gift of seeds and thanks to the gift of pollination from our bee buddies and butterflies and hummingbirds and other pollinator pals. We're going to learn about different pollinators and their plant-animal partnerships this year too. So that's all for now. But remember to enjoy the fruits of the fall harvest and bake a beautiful apple pie or a cherry pie or a pumpkin pie with your family and share it with your neighbors.